Today I'm going to be taking a look at My Cat Loki. Let's take a look at the blurb. As a child, Amelia had always considered his cat more of a sibling than a pet. As the years went by, their bond grew even tighter, but the day his feline brother died was the day Amelia withdrew from the world. Several years later, Amelia encounters a drenched stray cat in the park. Little does he know what fate has in store for him. Beautifully rendered and hauntingly crafted, Bettina Kurutsky's heartwarming story will touch everyone who has grown up with a furry friend. Right then, so My Cat Loki. It sounds a little bit like a fantasy thing. It's a cat becomes human. Well, not quite. It's more I agree it's heartwarming, but it's more a heartwarming imagination thing. Amelia has two cats, one who he had as a child, that died. He went through a little bit of a depression cycle when that happened, and a new one that he finds at the start of the manga under a park bench. And each cat that he has, he sort of pretends it's basically a human being that talks to him. He's it's almost a bit like an imaginary friend, in that he talks to the cats when, even if there's somebody else around and they think he's really odd for talking to the cat, and we assume he imagines what the reply would be. I guess it's a bit like Garfield, really. Only not really, because John never hears Garfield. But anyway, Amelia hears what his cats say, at least in his mind he does. And everybody thinks he's a little bit nutty for taking his cat around and talking to it and pretending it replied to him. The thing about it is you've got the imaginative side. If this cat was a human and can talk, what would its feelings be under this situation? Or at least what would Amelia think its feelings would be under that situation? It almost seems a bit bipolar at some point, because, for example, one of the plot points is his assistant, who basically helps him run an art gallery, is in love with him and he would quite like to start going out with him, but he ignores her advances. Yet the cat is often saying things like, "Gosh, why can't you tell she's in love with her?" And it's almost as if he's slightly bipolar and gives the cat knowledge that he should have but doesn't. Apart from the whole fantasy, I'm imagining that my cat can talk thing, there is a very normal story to the manga. There are no aliens invading the planet, there are no people with superpowers, it's just an artist and his relationship with people, plus his journey to overcome his emotional withdrawal triggered by him finding a new pet. So that's My Cat Loki in a nutshell. I really enjoyed it. I'd recommend it if you liked Peach Fuzz, which I think is the closest thing I can compare it to. They both appear to be original English manga, left to right sort of, and they're both quite heartwarming tales, very uplifting. So if you enjoy that sort of thing, go check it out because I'd recommend it.